Hi, at 56, I'm Leslie Joe, letting go. I moved into a tiny home. My life's dramatically changed, and I'm never looking back. I am Leslie Joe, and I currently live in a tiny home that I started off renting, and then I had opportunity to buy. So I'm currently renting to own. Before that, I was living in a home that my parents owned, my mom and stepdad, and it was part of my salary, I guess you could say. I was working for the family business since 2005, moved into a home they moved out of, and ran the business from the home since 2013. And my daughter's since grown up and moved out of the house, and she might be watching this video, so I have to say now that my daughter is no longer my daughter. My daughter is now my trans son. So currently, I am going to be bringing you all on my journey in regards to why I made the decision to move out of a home. It's about 2,000 square feet home. I loved it, actually. It had 2 bedrooms, and I turned one of the bedrooms when my daughter moved out, my trans son moved out. I turned it into a studio, and it was really awesome layout for a studio. And then I had my home office as well, and had a nice 2-car garage where I kept all my supplies. And also I had too many storage sheds. That was my mom's idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 storage sheds in the back of the property. And there's still stuff in them. I've been trying to let go of this stuff since I moved in 2013. I've had umpteen garage sales. And currently I'm a home care manager, but part of that business and a little side gig I have is a professional organizer. So over the years, as I've been helping people declutter their homes, wow, seeing stuff, and I don't know what to say about stuff. It wasn't my stuff, but just to see when they let go of something, there was something spiritual happened. They were free of something. There was space there. There was actually more clarity. There was actually a story unfolded with that one item that they decided to let go of. It could have been something sentimental. It could have been something traumatic. It could have been anything, but it was just unbelievable to watch this journey my clients were going on. And I kind of went on my own journey. It was amazing how I decided probably around 2020 to make a decision to do something different with my life because I was single. I wanted to be a content creator. At that time, I didn't know it was called a content creator. I just knew I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I wanted to share something. And what's happening today is my life's all about recovery. I'm a recovering alcoholic addict. I'm in 12-step program, multiple 12-step programs. I'm sure anyone who's been in recovery understands that when you give up one addiction, 3 more might pop up. And I'm not kidding. I mean, it's like a whack-a-mole. So what's interesting is that even though I had this great sobriety, clean and sober for multiple years, something's been going on with my money situation. And I struggle with money. I struggle with under-earning. I have highs and lows. I debt because I under-earn, or I under-earn, therefore I debt. I don't know which came first, the chicken or the egg. It doesn't matter. All I know is I finally accepted this reality that I have a disease. Yes, a disease like alcoholism or drug addiction or sex and love addiction. I have this disease called under-earning and debting, and I can never, ever live my life until I make the decision to stop debting. So I had to get in a 12-step program called Debtors Anonymous. There's also another program called Under Earners Anonymous. So I'm working these 2 programs simultaneously. I worked UA before. UA's done amazing things for me, and now I'm currently working on my debt. And I also kind of incorporate Dave Ramsey. I love him. And I'm 30 days solvent today. This is a good day to introduce my channel because I want y'all to go on this journey with me in regards to my money, in regards to why I debt, in regards to why I'm letting go of all the material things to help me with this kind of new lifestyle I want to live. And y'all, it's just crazy. It's crazy what I'm going through, what I've been going through for the past year. I mean, this time last year, I made a decision to move out of that house, and I was struggling financially. I'll tell more about that story with the house and why I decided to move out. It's probably a really cush deal going on, but I'll get into that story later. So, why? Okay, I had to look at my notes. I cheated. Okay, I was gonna really try to do this like, off the cuff, but yes, I've been OCD all my life, and I really think the OCD part of my of who I am. Leslie Joe's been OCD all her life. Anxiety, perfectionism, that kind of just was a way of life, and I didn't know it was a disease. I didn't know I had it until I started getting some clarity, getting off my alcohol, getting off the drugs, getting out of toxic relationships. And I started seeing I still have something's wrong with me. I'm still anxious, and it was my OCD, and the OCD really kept me debting. It kept me spending money because I always wanted to fix it, and I would have to fix it with money, and that wasn't the solution. So here I am today. I'm going to share my journey in regards to how you are going to go with me on this journey. You are going to watch me from going from like literally broke, because I am broke right now, to getting out of debt, to prospering as a content creator, and also in my business, which I really don't want to do this business, but for some reason I think God wants me to. So, yes, I'm looking at my notes. So what does letting go mean to me? Okay, I'm letting go what no longer serves me. Okay, I've done a lot of work, and most recently we just went through Lent, and I gave up social media. I gave up moving screens. I didn't do it perfectly, but let me tell you, I got so much clarity, and part of the clarity is to do this, to share my story here on my channel, Leslie Joe's Letting Go. Come with me. Adios. Peace out.